At the core of our Unitarian Universalist faith is the first principle, which calls us to affirm and promote the inherent worth and dignity of everyone. It may not be a credo, but it is a belief, a worldview, a leap of faith. We typically talk about the first principle in the context of our outwardly focused social justice work. Indeed, it calls us to stand with those on the margins of society, those who are oppressed, discriminated against, those whom others may not see as having worth and dignity. It calls on us to display our Black Lives Matter banners, to march in the Pride Parade, to speak truth to power, be politically active, feed the hungry, tutor the challenged child, and minister to the prisoner. But affirming the worth and dignity of all calls on us to act not out of pity or charitable superiority, but because people who are oppressed or are at the margins have real worth to themselves, their communities, to us and society. But what about in our personal relationships and community? The Reverend Meg Barnhart suggests beginning in our homes and congregations on the end of every principle. So we affirm and promote the worth and dignity of everyone in our family and congregation. A highlight at General Assembly this year for me was the modeling of shared power and having hard conversations about white privilege and transgressions in our own house with remarkable attention to the worth and dignity of everyone. And I acknowledge us here at UUCA for beginning that hard work. But wait, back to that word, everyone. What about the worth and dignity of people who irritate us, who behave badly, the kid texting in the movie, the judgy woman at our family reunion, the man with a Trump sticker on his car, the cabinet? This gets harder and harder. But then it's not about behavior, is it? Inherent worth. A wise person once told me, when someone triggers your judgment or anger, you can bet they have something to teach you. They are holding a mirror. Maybe these folks I find so upsetting, many in the news, are an opportunity for personal growth. How am I arrogant, greedy, disrespectful, afraid, judging, lacking compassion, ignorant of how my privilege gives me an unfair advantage? Maybe I don't display the specific behavior I see in others, but I'm sure that I could use some work. So the first principle calls on us for some self-reflection. But what about the worth and dignity of those people who do really horrible things? UU Reverend Sean Parker Dennison said after 9/11 that it is important to remember that inherent worth and dignity is not the same as blameless or freedom from accountability. What we are saying is that unlike people who carry out horrific events, we value every human life, even when we are enraged and seek to redress a horrible wrong. We will measure our acts by the standards of dignity, honor, and justice. And my personal superhero, Wonder Woman, said it another way to Ares, the god of war, when he pointed out that humans are capable of such evil and didn't deserve her protection. She said, "It's not whether they deserve it, it's whether you believe, and I believe in love."